Some songs are just songs. They're great, we love them, but every now and then a track comes along that is so much more than music. It's a response, a declaration, a full-on battle cry forged in the fire of adversity. And today, we're going to deconstruct exactly how one group turned all that heat into a record-breaking global phenomenon.
So let me ask you this. How do you turn criticism and pressure into pure power? It's a question artists, creators, and honestly, every single one of us has to face at some point, right? When the world is watching, scrutinizing your every move, how do you respond? Do you shrink back, or do you find a way to shout back?
Well, in 2021, the P-pop group SB19 gave us their answer, and it came in a single, powerful word, Bazinga. That one song became an absolute masterclass in how to channel negativity into an unstoppable force. So let's get into it and break down exactly how they pulled it off. Okay, so to really get Bazinga, you've got to understand the pressure cooker SB19 was living in. As these trailblazers of the P-pop wave, that's Pinoy pop from the Philippines, they were facing some serious skepticism. Critics weren't just questioning their talent, they were questioning if the entire genre could even make it on a global stage. And this wasn't just, some background noise. It was a constant barrage. But here's the thing. Instead of ignoring all that criticism, or worse, letting it defeat them, they did something completely different. They decided to channel it. They walked right into the studio to forge all that pressure into a powerful, undeniable piece of art. And the design of this song, it was incredibly intentional. I mean, it was written by the group's own leader, Pablo. Its very DNA was engineered for defiance. The sound, this high-octane mix of hip-hop and trap-hop, that isn't random. It's made to feel urgent and relentless. Right from the get-go, the mission was crystal clear. This was going to be a direct shout back. All right, let's dive into the lyrics, because this is where the song really truly lands its punches. It is an absolute masterclass in poetic defiance. And it all starts with that title, Bazinga. It's this playful, almost teasing word, right? But in this song, SB19 completely weaponizes it. They turn it into this confident, dismissive mic drop to all their detractors. It's disarming and incredibly powerful, all at the same time. This line right here perfectly captures the song's entire soul. It translates to, "Your hate is gasoline." And wow, it's so much more than a clever metaphor. It's the whole thesis statement. They aren't just putting up with the criticism. They are literally using it as fuel to burn even brighter. And then they flip the script again with this line. They take an insult, buzzkiller, and just throw it right back at their critics with total confidence. It's this punchy, unapologetic energy that just drives the entire track forward. So what you're seeing here is this direct confrontation. For every ounce of skepticism they got, they fired back with defiance. For all the scrutiny, they used both Filipino and English, amplifying their message for a global audience. And for every single doubt, they answered with these razor-sharp, poetic lyrics. But the defiance wasn't just in the words. Oh no. They delivered this anthem with sound and with sight, embedding their message in every single note they sang and every move they made. The vocal arrangement actually tells a story all by itself. It starts with verses that kind of acknowledge the pressure, but then it quickly escalates with these rapid-fire raps and powerhouse belts. And then the chorus hits, bam! It's this incredible wall of sound built from overlapping harmonies. It's the sound of pure collective strength, a group rising up as one. And the music video? It just reinforces this journey perfectly. The whole video game concept is just genius. It visually frames them as these heroes battling digital monsters, literally leveling up with every challenge they conquer. And every sharp, synchronized dance move, that's not just for show. It's a powerful symbol of their unity and their resilience as a team. So SB19 had crafted the absolute perfect artistic clapback. But the real question is, did it actually make an impact out in the real world? Well, let's take a look at the results. 7. That's the number. 7 is the number of weeks that Bazinga spent at #1 on Billboard's Hot Trending Songs chart. But you know what? That number alone doesn't even begin to tell the whole story. Because this wasn't just a win, it was absolutely historic. With this 7-week reign, SB19 became the very first Filipino act to ever achieve that milestone. They set a brand new record on the chart. They didn't just respond to their critics, they completely shattered expectations on a global scale.
The Bazinga effect was massive, and it went so far beyond just a chart record. It galvanized their fandom, known as Atin, creating this even stronger, unbreakable bond. It put a huge spotlight on P-pop's global potential, proving the genre could compete at the highest level. And maybe most importantly, it became a true anthem of empowerment for anyone, anywhere who's ever felt underestimated.
So when you boil it all down, the story of Bazinga teaches us something really powerful. It shows that true resilience isn't just about gritting your teeth and surviving criticism. It's about finding a way to transform that energy, to use it as fuel, and to not just survive the pressure, but to actually thrive because of it. And that leaves us with one final question for you. We all face criticism. We all face doubt. The real test is what we choose to do with it. So what challenge in your life is going to be your Bazinga moment?